just pulled up to the skate park and it's about to rain. We got that beautiful Irish weather, but that means that there's nobody here, so that's pretty chill. I can skate around a little bit, get some clips. I'm here now, so I might as well have a session. And I wanted to tell you the story about like why I'm so passionate about this business, why I wanted to start this. So it's quite a sad story, so if it does start raining a lot, then at least it will fit the vibe of the video. But before we get into that, let's roll some skate clips. One of my bolts fell out, but I don't have a skate to it, so we just have to deal with it.
Move to Miami and copy a boat. Hold my fiends, don't stop doing coke. Bitch, I'm a champ on top of the ropes. New Louis V's every time I...
One more. On that last one, I kind of hurt my hip pretty bad, but we'll keep going. I want to land one and then I can skate a bit lighter, but having a lot of fun. Change of plan. Alfred's coming down. He just texted me, so I'm gonna just run to the shop really quick, get some water or something, and then when he comes down, we're gonna have a bit of a session. Let's go. So weird. This is a skate vlog so far, not a business vlog, but I promise I'll get to the point. All right, I got water, and I got a Fulfill mint chocolate protein bar. So it's gonna be fire. Just in case I get hungry, because I'm here for a bit. Like it'll be 2 or 3 hours before I'm back home, at least, maybe 4. So. Oh, I got Luke's sport, but I almost finished that already. Just finished in the gym. We're about to go hit the sauna and steam room. Should be a vibe. I'm not going to take any clips in there, obviously. So we just got out of the steam room. I'm definitely wetter than I expected. So sexy, man. Okay, so I literally forgot to finish the vlog yesterday. I guess I'm not the best vlogger, but we're back now. It is the next day and I just finished up like my morning work. Again, like similar to what I usually do, is like a lot of the morning is spent, like today was spent just kind of going over goals, like what I need to do and kind of strategic stuff. So now I guess we can get to the vlog, which is the story that I've been meaning to tell you guys about. I guess why I'm so passionate about this, why I wanted to start this project, because I know it's something that a lot of you would probably relate to, because obviously, even if you weren't aware, like the Freedom Seeker community, it's the project that I'm working on at the moment. It's basically a community of guys that are like-minded, that want to attract like-minded people. And obviously there's a lot more to it than that. But the reason that I thought that it's such a great idea and such a good project to be involved in is because, like, growing up, I always sort of had that experience of like not really being surrounded by the right people, or like feeling like an outcast almost, because a lot of the people around me, they weren't on the same wavelength, and it got to a point where like pretty much all of my friends ditched me. Like maybe around 15, 16, all of my friends stopped hanging out with me except for one. And I had one really, really close friend. He was like my brother. And I felt like we were on the same wavelength, because anytime I was with him, I would talk about self-improvement, I would talk about business, I would talk about fitness, and just talk about all of the like things that I was excited to do. And that was amazing, like genuinely one of my best friends that I've ever had. And I genuinely thought like we'd be friends forever. Like he seemed to be on the same wavelength. We actually like ran a business together. We ran like a small social media marketing agency. And one day, like pretty much out of nowhere, he kind of just became a lot more cold, a lot more distant, and it became really hard to reach him. Like I would ask him to go, I would ask him to meet up, I would ask him to do stuff, and he would always be busy, or he'd always like cancel last minute. But he always seemed to have like a somewhat valid excuse, so I'd allow it, until I guess the very last time that I reached out to him to meet up was, oh, I still remember it so well because it fucking hurt. Like I'm pretty sure I even cried, to be honest. But like I reached out to him. He was supposed to come stay at my house. Obviously we were going to hang out, but we also ran a business together, so we had some work we needed to do, and like we had like a business meeting or whatever, for our shitty little marketing agency. Like it obviously wasn't that serious at the time, but like to me it was everything to me. And he, you know, he agreed. He's like, yeah, I'm coming, I'll come stay over for sure, because we had some work we needed to do and everything as well. And then very last minute, maybe an hour, maybe half an hour before he was supposed to come over, he didn't even like reach out to me, but his mom texted my mom and said, oh, he's very sick and he won't be able to come. So there I was thinking, okay, it's fine, like it's not a problem. Like obviously if he's sick, I hope he gets better. Like I love this guy. Like, this is my friend. Like this is my brother. So I'll do all the work. Like we have a lot of work to do. Like I was stressed out. I was like, oh, we have like clients we need to deliver results for, but it's fine. I'll do it all. I'll get the work done. He's sick. I'll still give him half the money because he deserves it. I'm sure he'd do the same for me, right? And then I just get finished like maybe late, like 1 a.m. probably, finish like doing all the work we needed to do. And I was like, okay, fine, now I can relax. Like get into bed, open up my phone, open up Snapchat, and I see a story. And it's him and everybody else from my friend group at a house, at a party, all drinking, smoking weed, whatever. And I wasn't invited. And that really hurt because it's like he had a responsibility, I guess, to the business, and he completely lied to me. He didn't even have the respect to text me himself. He like got his mom to text my mom so that like, I don't know, I guess I wouldn't confront him or whatever. But like, so at that point I was like, all right, I'm just done. Like, and it genuinely hurt so bad. Like I felt so alone, like, because these guys were my only friends. And then it just started happening more and more. Obviously I stopped reaching out to him. I stopped trying to be his friend, but like they were my only friends in school really. So I was always still around them a little bit, and they'd always be talking about things that they did, and they'd talk about it, and I was never there. Like I was never involved. So obviously that sucked, and it made you feel so lonely. And I think, at least from my experience and like what other guys have told me, it's something that a lot of people can relate to, because it's like when you're young and you're ambitious and you have big goals and you want to achieve a lot and you care about your fitness, you care about your health, and you want to start a business or you want to just improve yourself, then like that intimidates the people around you. It makes them feel insecure because it like shines a light on them in a sense that they know that they should be doing better too, but for whatever reason they don't. And maybe they're addicted to drugs and they're addicted to partying, they're addicted to degeneracy, and you constantly talking about like how much you want to do better, like when you're in the wrong circle, it makes those people feel insecure, and they're not going to like you for it. They're going to resent you for it, because every time you're around them you make them feel like lesser than you, I guess, because like they're not doing anything to improve their lives, and they know that, and they know that they should be. It's understandable. Like I understand why like you wouldn't want to be around somebody that makes you feel bad all the time, but it's so crazy then, like just the difference when you're like actually surrounded by the right people, and like how much that changed my life. Because I genuinely felt like a loser. I felt like, okay, nobody likes me, even though I'm trying to improve myself and stuff. Like I didn't understand why nobody wanted to hang around with me. I didn't really have many friends. And then all of a sudden I went online and I found these different communities. I found the right people, connected to them, and obviously I'm sure you guys have seen by now if you watch the channel, like we moved out to Mauritius. Like we just had an amazing time living on a tropical island and like putting in so much work. And like, you know, it's like when you're surrounded by people that you can actually talk about these things to, and they don't get insecure, in fact like they get motivated, or they're even levels above you and they're motivating you, then it just puts you in a much better position. And it's like it's exactly what you need for your mental health, because like male loneliness especially is just at like an all-time high right now. You know, like guys are killing themselves. I say maybe, I think it's like 1 a minute is the statistic, but I'm not entirely sure on that, but it's just crazy. Like a lot of them, especially even like adult males, they don't have friends, and that is just like, life is so lonely for the majority of men out there, and I understand that, and I know for a fact that would have been me if I didn't have the opportunity to find a community online. So now that I have, and I've experienced the life that we've lived, and I've experienced exactly like how amazing life can be in that other side, it's like when you really truly have like amazing friends, like strong masculine men, like brothers that can hold you accountable, that will push you to become your best version. And like being surrounded by that, it's absolutely life-changing. And like that's exactly why I think Julian and I both are so passionate about this, that we want to like be able to give that experience back to everybody who's involved. And it's amazing because like we have guys in there now that have joined our community that are planning in-person events, like planning trips together, planning to go to Thailand together, planning to meet up in Australia, whatever it is. And just being able to give that back to people and seeing just like their face light up when they experience that connection, like even on our group calls or anything, like, or just guys telling us like, oh my God, like this is amazing. Like the connection that I found in this group, like I've never been in a group like this. Like that's something that just means so much to me. It's so meaningful. So like that's kind of why I started this journey, and I guess that's pretty much the whole point of this video. Is like I just kind of wanted to tell that story because I think a lot of you guys will relate to it. In terms of vlog, like I didn't really do much else yesterday. I got home pretty late, and I kind of hurt myself, so I like did a little bit of editing and stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much it for today. I'm probably not going to vlog the rest of the day. I'm going to end the video off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day. Boom.